Hi guys. So happy Saturday, and I am here just feeding my little girl, my little Amani Taylor. And I know you guys have not seen little Amani in so long on a video by herself, so it was definitely past due time for her to get a video. And I really was missing spending some time with just Amani on a video by her little self. So I definitely wanted to make time on this Saturday afternoon to do a video with my baby girl here. So if you're new to my channel, this is Amani Taylor, Taylor being her middle name. And she is the Willow Awake sculpt by Claire Taylor Dolls. Amani was part of a kit edition, meaning she was sold as a blank kit, and then she was painted by artist Paula Briggs. Painted, and her hair was rooted by artist Paula Briggs. So that is my little Amani, a little bit about her, just in case you're seeing her for the first time. And definitely still a very special baby for me. I love this baby. Forget it. Like, when I hold her, she just melts into my arms because she's so soft. I love holding her. And still to this date, she's my softest baby that I've had, and I've had quite a bit of silicone babies by at this point, going into year number 8 of my collecting, and she is definitely by far the softest baby I've had. And again, I say she's the softest, but the baby's softnesses vary, as I've explained. From doll to doll, they feel different. Even like my Willow Asleep boy, he is also a Willow, but he's asleep. And he's the same sculpt as Amani, basically, except he's asleep. But his edition came out before Amani, the Asleep Willows. And he's very soft too, but he's not as soft as Amani. She is even slightly softer than him. And then my Layla is soft. My Dwayne Awake by Claire Taylor Dolls as well. My Janica, one-of-a-kind Janica, he's soft as well. But Dwayne Awake, which is Layla, and Janica, which is Everett, they are addition dolls. So their softness is completely different from Amani's softness. They just feel different. And if you have these dolls by Claire Taylor, you know exactly what I mean. But if you haven't had one of her dolls, or you only had one type of her dolls, then you probably don't get what I'm saying at all, because I didn't get it until I actually started collecting dolls. From doll to doll, I began to feel the differences in them. But this little girl is just super duper soft, and I love how she feels. I love it. So anyway, I came on not even to explain that. I don't know how to, you get on these videos and you totally just start rambling and you don't know what you're going to talk about, because I don't really have a topic, but I wanted to come and change her into an outfit. And I had ordered her outfit, as I had said at the beginning of the month. I mentioned I had ordered an outfit for Amani from Jockety, my Jockety haul that I did last month after Christmas. And I was saving it for, well, now it's 2 months ago almost since Christmas. Goodness. So I was saving it for her to wear for Valentine's Day. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day. You see how quick? I'm telling you, the months just, like, I don't get it. It's like they going by faster and faster, or is it me? But I had changed Layla into her outfit the red and white at the beginning of the month. I think it was like February 1st. I was changing Layla, and I said I'll come back and eventually change Amani. And you see how quick those 2 weeks just flew by. So here it is now. I was like, I gotta go change Amani into her little outfit because already tomorrow is Valentine's Day and she didn't even get in her Valentine's outfit yet. So that's what I came to do today. I wanted to spend some time with her and feed her and get to hold her a little bit and change her into her outfit with you guys. And she's having this Minnie Mouse bottle. I still love these bottles. I think they are just so pretty. The Fat Nook bottles. So I definitely wanted to change my little girl today. And there is something else I did want to just touch on in this video, although it's not about Amani, the baby that I'm holding, if I could talk today. But I wanted to just address something in this video because I've been getting a lot of messages and questions and requests on this particular subject. And that is, since I painted my little Mika Alexis, which is my Alex partial silicone by Claire Taylor, I finished painting her like a week ago. So I'm telling you guys, in the past week, I have gotten an influx of messages, private messages, public messages. Like if I post on Instagram or wherever, I'm getting like messages. And the question is, will you paint my silicone doll for me? Or if I get a silicone kit, can you paint it for me? Or I already have a silicone kit and can you paint it for me? So that is the like $1 million question at the moment. So I have been answering these questions as much as I can, the personal messages. But I figured for those who may also want to ask or wondering, so I figured I'll just mention it on a video where I am as far as that. But I'm going to take her to the changing table and start changing her, and then I'll go more into that. And you know, I said I didn't have any Valentine stuff with red hearts. I found this one bib, one bib that I had bought for Layla like 2 years ago with Minnie Mouse on it. So I did have this, and I also, which I forgot to bring it up here, to give to Amani. I'll give it to her after the video and take a picture. But I also have a Minnie Mouse red pacifier, if you guys have it, the red one with the hearts on it, and it kind of goes with this bib. I found that. And this also has a headband, but the headband, it's not really a heart, but it is red with Minnie Mouse on it. I didn't take that out because she's not going to wear that. But I did get a picture of her with this bib on, and I put it on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following us on Instagram, sometimes I do post pictures there that you won't get to see here on YouTube sometimes. So you can follow us on Instagram if you would like. And my Instagram link is always under my videos. So you just click the link and it'll take you right over to my Instagram. Okay, so we're going to go over to the changing table. Okay, so I put her on the changing table. And this is the first time I'm actually changing someone on this changing table in a long time. And I hardly use it anymore for changing the babies. Usually I'll have stuff on it, or I'll just clean it off and I don't really use it. So I decided I'm going to try it out and see if I like filming on here again, because it seems awkward to get the camera at the correct angle. So that's why I usually don't put the babies over here. And now with these lighter curtains, it's really bright over here because the window is right there. but I think you can see her okay. So she's going to be putting back on the same gingham red, and then it's like a hot pink and an off-white little bloomers with the little bow at the waist, and it's like gathered to give it that ruffly look and the little ruffly legs. And hopefully she can fit them. I haven't tried them on her. Layla fit them, but they're a 1 month size. And Amani normally gets a 3-month size, but I think she probably can fit those. Then she has this beautiful red cardigan by Jacquerie, and it has like a light red at the top, or regular red, bright red, and then a burgundy at the bottom. It's like a color block cardigan, and it has the little scalloped hem. So she's gonna get that cardigan, and I'm going to try it paired with this little Liberty print ruffled collar, little long sleeve white onesie. I believe that's what was with it on the Jacquerie site. And then she's gonna put on these little red Crier and Company baby suede crib shoes, and some little white, little pretty original socks with the bow. So that's, and then I got this headband out, but actually I don't even know if this is gonna go, because the Liberty print collar and all that, I have to see if that's gonna go or not. So let's start getting her dressed, because this video gonna be long. Now, if I should run into a problem with uploading like I did the other day when I did my long nursery tour, and then I had changed Mika, I ended up splitting that video into 2. The same thing could happen today, because I noticed with this camera, when I'm uploading a video, if it's too long, it takes so long to upload it. I ended up giving up and just splitting that video into 2 separate parts. So if that should happen today, that is the reason. If you see 2 parts where I'm feeding Amani, and then the second part will be her changing, that could happen again. It may be 2 videos, I don't know. Because sometimes when you be doing too much editing and the video is long, it takes forever to upload it to YouTube. But anyway, so back to my question that I was going to answer. Will I be painting, or will I be willing to paint silicone basically as customs? That's what that would be. And when I first painted Mika, I was not expecting her to come out as well as she did. Because she was my first silicone doll to paint from start to finish all on my own, I was experimenting my whole way through. You know, I was doing what I knew how to do because I had been practicing painting silicone. But it was my first time where I'm actually creating my own skin tone and all of that, mixing my own colors. In the past, I have touched up silicone. So in that case, you're not really painting that whole baby. That's different. I have practiced like on the little practice silicone doll heads. But again, you're practicing. But when you actually sit in there painting a whole doll from start to finish, it's just a whole different ball game. And also I did a whole new skin tone that I had never done before. So it was really an experiment all the way as far as how the skin tone was actually gonna look when I was done and all of that. So I was not expecting her to come out as well as she did. And let me say again, she's still not perfect. I have definite room for improvement, but I must say she did come out nicely. And I will try to insert a picture of Mika, because this is not Mika, this is Amani. And like I said, this baby was painted by Paula Briggs. And if I have to separate the video into 2, Amani is the Willow Awake by Claire Taylor Dolls, and she was sculpted and poured into silicone by Claire Taylor, but then she was painted and rooted by artist Paula Briggs. So now getting back to Mika. Mika is the Alex sculpt by Claire Taylor dolls that I painted all on my own. And as I said, people want me to now, do customs for them. So when I was painting her, like I said, I never expected her to come out so well. So I never really thought about, when I'm done with her, will I want to paint silicone for other people? Will I want to paint and sell silicone dolls? I hadn't had really that thought, because that wasn't my plan at the beginning. I was just trying to, paint my doll for myself so that I could just see, could I do it? Number one, could I paint silicone? See how it would come out. See if I would like, painting silicone. And, be able to paint my own dolls from time to time if I decided to get a blank kit here and there. It would save me from having to send my doll out to someone else to paint it if I got a blank kit. Because as I said, I don't really like sending my dolls out. It would save money as well. It's more affordable to buy blank kits and paint it for yourself if you can. So that was my whole idea. I was trying to, try out something new for myself. But I never really thought about, do I want to paint for others? So at the moment, I at first was definitely like, nah, I don't think I want to paint to sell when I first finished her. But it's only been a week, as I said, since I finished painting her. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to think about it. I haven't taken any orders at this point from anyone that wanted me to do a custom for them. Let me say that I haven't taken any orders. And at first I was like, nah, definitely I don't want to do no custom silicone painting. But as the days go on, I am still kind of thinking about it. So at this point, I don't think I'm ready to take custom orders yet. I'm still thinking about it. But I have more been thinking about buying silicone blank kits and paint them and then sell them after they're all completed and painted. And I see how the baby turns out and everything. And then I would price it according to how it came out. And then I would put it up for sale. So that is something I'm more considering along those lines. Yeah, she fits these bloomers too. They are a pretty good size 1 month. They're not too tight for her. They actually fit. So anyway, that's where I am on that. And like I said, as far as me doing custom orders, the jury is still out on that. I'm not sure about the customs just yet. Also, I'm not sure about painting partial silicones. Like I said, Mika came out pretty good, but I knew before I even got her, and that was one of my concerns, was how would I do painting a partial silicone? Because it's a little more to it. It's a little more complex when it comes on to curing all of those different parts, as I've said before. And I did work it out. I got it done. And it came out pretty decent. But do I want to paint any more partials? Because I'm still not sure about that. Or would I just prefer to paint full body silicones? So still thinking about that. Because now a lot of people, what they're asking for, what they want me to paint is more so the partial silicones. So I don't really know. I was thinking of maybe buying another Alex and paint it and sell, or Ashby partial silicone, paint it and sell. But it's something I have to really think about a little bit more. Do I want to paint another partial? There's a question I would have to ask Clear Taylor about that, because it was a particular thing that I had an issue with that I wasn't sure could I do or not, and it would have made painting the baby so much easier. I should have just asked her while I was doing mine, but I didn't know I was going to have that issue until I was actually painting the baby, so I might ask her that, and depending on Clear Taylor's response, then maybe I would get another partial Alex or Ashby and paint it and then put it up for sale. And of course, when I sell my dolls, my vinyl reborns as well, I paint them, and I always come on here on YouTube with the video if I do have any dolls that are for sale, so you guys have an option if you want to buy them. And I always list them on my Instagram as well, so you will know if I do paint anyone. I will definitely announce it here if I paint a silicone or a reborn and put it up for sale. So that's where I am on that topic, that question, guys. I will further update you as I think a little bit more on painting custom silicones and also on the painting a partial silicone. I have to look further into that situation because that's like a whole different ball game when you paint a partial doll in comparison to painting a full body. It's a whole different thing. And you probably wouldn't understand it until you like sitting there trying to do it. That's when you'll get what I mean. So that is where I am on that. I'm still thinking on it. I'm still kind of in shock, actually, that, like I said, that my Alex came out as beautiful as she did. So I am like trying to let it sink in. And I can't believe how many people want me to paint for them. So I'm like kind of like in shock at the moment. So I will be able to better answer you guys' questions maybe in a little while. Because right now I don't even know where I am on the question at the moment. It's too soon because I had not really thought about painting silicone to sell. Never thought about it. And as far as my vinyl reborns, I am painting one that I have been painting for, like, it seems like forever, that I'm planning to sell when she's all done. And I will share her once she's done. And she'll be in an ethnic skin tone. She's a newborn size baby. If anyone might be interested in her, keep a lookout for her. I know it's going to be a couple of weeks more before I finish her, though. So, there is my girl, all in her red and white. Mommy got her changed before Valentine's Day. So now, wish me luck on getting this long video together and put up all together at once. Let's see if I can move this whole tripod to show you guys Amani. And there she is. So that's all for now, guys. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And we will see you again soon. And stay safe. Her head needs to be up like that. Bye-bye.